Chapter 4, Day 2. Can I have everyone's attention for a minute? I just want to introduce you all to an acquaintance of mine. Someone's been demoted from friend. It can't just be me, right? Quiet. His name is Yu. We used to go on adventures in the old days. He has delusions of grandeur from our time out in the wastelands, but he's a decent boy. Really building my rapport with the locals there. Well, howdy, stranger. I didn't think I'd see you again so soon. You know him, Reira? We met earlier. He's a really inquisitive guy. Is he naturally like that? Yes. That sort of thing can get a man killed. I don't know how he's lasted this long. It's dumb luck, mostly, along with me and everyone else keeping our eyes on him. He isn't the only new face. The others, aren't they trustworthy? Despite all of his glaring flaws, Yu's a good friend. He's loyal and never abandons anyone that needs him. He attracts the kind of people who appreciate that, so I can vouch for the others as well. Toshio, Gunther, and Eiji, we go way back. I trust that they won't get me in trouble for letting them in. You bring in 4 more men, and one of them is even a child. Why am I not surprised? They must be customers that keep coming back, huh? Shut up, you two. You're always so jealous of Hayami. We don't need that kind of abrasive attitude, okay? Let's all get along here. Anyway, you and our friends here will be staying indefinitely. I'll make sure they don't overstay their welcome. They'll be gone in a day or 2. Meanwhile, they've promised to help, so you don't have to worry about them living here for free. They'll be helping me at the graveyard in return for their stay. We should get more done as a group. They're not raiders I need to worry about. I vouch for them. You're all safe. We trust you, Hayami. It's good to see some new faces around here. Just don't try anything funny. Like I said, they're good people. Well, you is all right, I suppose. Would you quit taking shots at me already? Hayami lowered her voice to a whisper. I never get tired of watching you squirm. It's fun to watch you writhe in discomfort. I thought you hated fun. The group waited for the crowd to disperse. With that out of the way, I'll go on ahead and prepare. Are we really cleaning graves today? Hayami glared at Toshio. It's the least we can do for these nice people. I'm glad we have an understanding. Personally, I like doing my job alone, but I want to be nice to my visitors. Yes, fancies, hospitable women, you see. You don't want us to come with you. I move faster on my own. You always preferred it that way. Glad you remember. I enjoy brisk walks in the morning, and you'll only slow me down. Alright then, meet you at the graveyard. You better. There's work to do. I've already put my neck on the line for you guys. Thanks, Hayami. Looks like you can't interrogate her on the road, you. What? I wasn't thinking that. For now, we clean graves as a thank you to those who let us sleep on their beds. We're not here to camp in Omotesando. I know, Eiji, I know. If there's anyone who's clear about our objective here, it's me. So you can't talk to them, only her. It's my new friend again. You came back to hear another rousing story? I got time, why not? I hope you have something better than matches this time. How about a biochip? Actually, instead of a story, why don't you tell me what you finally really do around here? I thought it was fairly obvious that I'm working on the first aid center. Yeah, I see that, but why though? What's the reason behind that? I figure you have something else to do. You have to do something else when you're not selling info, but why here in particular? What do you got? How's this? You hands over an orange to Reira. Where'd you get an orange? It's from my personal food stash. I don't like oranges too much, so I thought somebody could use it more than me. AKA me. Yep. You're a shrewd boy. It's not too bad. No bruises, no signs of rotting, looks relatively okay. Alright, this I can work with. So about the job. Since you work here, does that make you a nurse? That's awfully presumptuous of you considering I'm a woman. I was only asking a simple question. No, I'm not a nurse. I just clean up after everyone. I'm like the bus girl. I deliver food for the patients that are stuck in bed, clean the cafeteria, clean the dishes, all that fun stuff. Although I've seen what the nurses and doctors do enough times that I know how to treat a bad wound if I see one. I'm not allowed to help out in that department, though. If it's an emergency and there's nobody else to pitch in, I help. But then it's back to cleaning. They don't want an untrained person treating patients, you know. They think it's a liability, even though I proved I can run circles around everybody else. It doesn't sound like you like it here too much. Would you? You have to carry heavy trays of the most unappetizing slop, clean the most disgusting messes, wipe up after the patients, and sometimes wipe them too, for barely anything to show for it. I wouldn't mind doing any of the nurse jobs over this, but I'm untrained. I can't say I blame you for running this kind of racket. It helps, but it isn't without its annoyances. What kind of annoyances? When people don't give me anything good, like a matchbook, for instance. Huh. If the first aid center is so bad, why do you even work in it? It's a job. I have to do something to keep a roof over my head. Yeah, but if it's as bad as you say, why not just leave and be an entertainer? Those tall tales of yours could be a big hit for the kids. You can make some serious profit that way. Don't get cute with me. I work at the center because I choose to. I hate it, but it's a heck of a lot better than doing most jobs out there. That a good enough answer for you? Not really. Tough shit. She's got those eyes again. I think you're obligated to tell me something more acceptable than that, aren't you? I gave you your payment. Aren't you supposed to tell me the information I'd like to know? Rare puts her hand in her pocket. 1. What are you doing? A click comes from Rare's pocket. 2. Maybe I should just change the subject. Smart. Yikes. Wouldn't want you to get fried now. Wouldn't want you to get fried now? Like, I assume she was reaching for a gun, but... fried? Okay, he's actually answering that. Fried. How about we talk business? What kind of information do you have? For that orange, I can give you a little something. It's imperative to your survival here. You know about the soapland, right? I might. What about it? Might look like your perfectly run-of-the-mill shady business, but it's much more than that. Have you heard of anybody by the name of Lillian? No. She was a very popular girl there. She was the most requested and by far the most beautiful. Many men who were married abandoned their wives just to be at Lillian's side for as long as they could. Or as long as their money would allow. She stole many boyfriends as well. Her charm was absolutely irresistible. I heard even certain women fell a prey to her. Every person that's ever gotten close to her has had their stamina drained from them. I don't think I need to hear about this. Yeah, you do. Every person that came from Lillian has complained of weakness, heart palpitations, and other physical ailments. Do you understand what that means? They just got tired and suffered exhaustion or something? As if. She was draining their very life force. That's what succubi do, after all. Succubi. That's what Lillian is, a succubus, and the worst possible kind. She stayed at the Soapland for years and years until she gathered up as much human life force as she could. Once she was satisfied, she visited all the people she charmed, one by one. She had no more use for them, so she devoured them all. Since that day, no one in town has heard anything else from her. She's probably out in another run-down city absorbing more power to satiate her eternal hunger. However, she may come back to steal more unfortunate souls. You never know. Wow. Another one of your horror stories. That's always been a favorite of mine. You wouldn't believe how much business I've cost the Cove. You won't believe how much business I've cost the Soapland for telling that story. They must hate your guts. I'm not the owner's favorite person, to put it nicely. I even saved a few relationships too. Some even blossomed into marriages. Though some of them didn't last until marriage. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Aren't you a saint? Do what I can. You're generous. You were generous this time. Some personal details and another ghost story. Any reason why? You gave me something I like. Filling and loaded with vitamin C. It wouldn't be fair if I sent you on your way without something good in return. Something good. What can I say? I like oranges. A lot. They're good. Very good. What if I got you a crate full of oranges? What kind of stuff would you tell me then? I'd tell you the meaning of life and ask if you'd marry me. Whoa. Well, not the last part, obviously. You know what I mean. I can never really figure out if you're kidding or telling the truth through that look. Well, you know where to find me if you want to talk some more, okay? Just don't get cocky. I'm not going to sing and dance for oranges. You gotta do a little better than that now. You serious? What else am I supposed to give you? Keep surprising me and maybe I'll surprise you. Okay, nothing else here. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna hit what do you do and skip. Can't talk to him. What are you looking at? You're too young to be a customer, hotshot. A customer? What's for sale? Sleazy woman rolled her eyes. Get out of here, brat. You're mean. He's lucky I didn't flip him off. What? Stop staring and scram! So are those hookers ever going to play like a bigger part in this, or what exactly is going on? Not really seeing anything here. So, is anyone else excited to be surrounded by dead people? What are you talking about? It's gonna be fun, right? Graveyards have that smell that you can just lose yourself in. They smell alright. I'm not thrilled, but it's not a big deal either. You glance at Toshi with memories of meeting him for the first time with the back of his head. The dead are all going to be buried 6 feet under. Too deep into the ground to bother us even if they could. Aren't you all pragmatic? Fine, let's roll up our sleeves and do what we gotta do. I don't know why you're so excited, but it'd be nice to spend time with Hayami again. Right. Let's move before she does all the work. There's nothing to examine here. So, anyone worked in a graveyard before? You scared, G? No? I think I know what he means to say. We're looking at a job that we have to do the right way or else people might get mad. Gotta respect the dead and all. Well, we'll just have to do the best we can. Hayami's got our backs, and you can't really go wrong with dusting too much. It's the plots that'll be a pain in the ass, and she told me we got digging to do today. I imagine we can't just go wild with a shovel. It's gotta be tough to look after a graveyard all by yourself. Don't forget who we're talking about here. This place is paradise for Hayami. Being out here all alone, making sure everything's in ship shape, doesn't sound like fun. Well, we're here now. No use acting all gloomy. We have work to do. That's what I like to hear from our dear leader. Stop calling me that. Yu's right. Hayami expects us to do this job properly and put her reputation on the line. Try not to mess up. Especially not you, Gunther. What? Why do you have to single me out? Eiji gets it. I'm not afraid of graveyards. The dead are just people who wanted the same things you and I want. What now? Never mind. Let's move. You're weird sometimes, Eiji. Alright, boys, time to get to work. Let's have you and me dig a few more plots over there. Hayami said she wants some new ones. Okay, I'm on it. Gunther and Toshio, why don't you two dust off the headstones? Don't half-ass it or Hayami will kick us out. Get your rags, get your shovels, let's get busy. Don't be cute with me. You're no fun. How come you're in such a good mood? I slept like a rock last night, woke up refreshed, and yeah, I'm feeling good. Don't know what else to say about that. Maybe you could tone it down a bit. I don't think I've ever seen you smile so widely before. Come on, man, this is nice. All of us together again. It's like old times. Don't say the word old to me. It's not perfect, I admit, but it's great seeing familiar faces like Hayami again. Feels like we're treasure hunting again. Why do you say that? We got Eiji taking charge for one thing. Toshio and I are teaming up and you's just staying there looking pretty. Hey. And Hayami's out there doing I don't know what. And you're still talking. What? Can't I talk? You can talk while you work. Hop to it. Okay, easy. This is getting tough. How long have we been at this? 30 minutes. That's all? I feel like I've been doing this for hours. You've only dusted off 2 headstones. How can you be that exhausted? I know we have to treat this place with respect, but no need to exert yourself too much. Yeah, but I want to do a good job. I want Hayami to be pleased. Sure, so she can give you a reward. I'll give you a reward, alright. Pickaxe to the jugular. What? Where'd you come from? From over there. I only walked over. Why are you so scared? Oh no, don't worry about it. I love it when you skulk around like that. Remember way back when we'd all be standing around getting our gear together, getting a meal cooked by a fire or something, and she does that? I do what? I walk. Why are you talking about me like I'm some kind of monster? Your footsteps are so light. Can't even hear you until you're right behind me. That's because she doesn't walk, Toshio. She floats. I float? I swear on Eiji's life you do. You lift yourself off the ground. You lift yourself up off the ground and slowly drift toward your prey. Gunther! And how would I do that? Easy. You made a covenant with the gods of death and despair, which gave you the ability to traverse the abyss. How do you know about that? What? I thought I kept that a secret. If word of that ever got out, my reputation here would be ruined. Wait, you actually made a covenant with the gods of death and despair? Bonehead. I was kidding. Phenomena like that are impossible. Pity. You were joking? You don't tell jokes. You don't even laugh. How's anybody supposed to tell if you're kidding about that stuff? Well, here's something to think about. Why don't we forget this conversation and you get busy? Or you'll be the one sleeping in the gutter tonight. And back to work I go. How's the dusting going over there, Toshio? I heard an awful lot of talking before, but not a lot of dusting. It's going. Remember what I said. Don't half-ass it. Check out my headstones, Eiji. Those are looking pretty good. I cleaned every speck of dust and dirt off of them. It's perfect, right, Hayami? Hayami inspected the grave headstones closely. She ran her fingers across both and rubbed them against her thumbs. They're still dirty. How is that possible? I cleaned every inch of them. You didn't clean anything. You rearranged the dirt. No way. How could you even tell? You're asking the girl that likes this stuff. Think about what you asked for a second. Get a better rag and try again. Start from the top and actually dust it off. Don't push the dirt around. What about you guys? We're making progress. Hayami inspected the gravestones and burial plots Gunther, you, and Eiji were tending to. You get a little more around the edges of that headstone, Eiji. You're doing fine, Gunther. And you, be careful with that one there. It's old and falling apart. You need to be more gentle. Is there anything else you need us to do once we're done with these? Cleaning them for now is good. Oh, by the way, you guys haven't eaten anything this morning, have you? Nope, not yet, but I could really use something. It's not much, but I did bring you all a snack. Hayami handed out oranges to everyone. You can take a break, but then it's back to work. Just one orange? You can have a full meal when you're finished. Earn your keep. Working us to the bone, I see. You really want to sleep in the gutter, don't you? It's more than fair. Thanks, Hayami. I don't like oranges. Then you get nothing. No, it's fine. I'll take it. They're too citrusy for me is the thing. The taste gets to me after a bit. Okay. Hayami walked off to take care of another side of the graveyard. You don't ever reject a free snack, Toshi boy. Pro tip. I was going to eat it anyway. I was only saying that oranges taste funny is all. Oranges are perfectly healthy. You get all those good vitamins and junk. Just because it's healthy, it doesn't mean it's appealing to certain people. For someone who says he's going to eat it anyway, you're protesting a little too much. If Hayami comes back and sees us all bickering, she's going to put us in one of these graves. How could she? These graves are all taken. She's got a shovel, dude. She can dig up a new one. Right. I say we get back to work. Okay, how about now? Let's see. Yes, that's a lot better. Good job, Toshio. How are the new graves looking? You think these are good enough now? I think those will be fine. Commendable work, AG. Your graves are adequate as well, you. Just adequate? What were you hoping I'd say? Maybe something along the lines of, "Oh, thank you so very much for your help. I greatly appreciate you all doing such a fine job." A little praise goes a long way. I was praising you. Yeah, but most people do it in a more pleasant way. I was pleasant. Ah, forget it. Is that about it for now, Hayami, or do you need us for something else? Actually, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to need you guys to... Oh my. What is it? I smell a new batch coming in. A new batch of what? What else? Bodies. Better make yourself scarce if you don't have the stomach for this. You don't have to tell me twice. I am gone. I'm not excited about it either, but isn't it a part of our job? I want to make sure the good word you put in for us is all worth it. We can tough it out. We're not going to dissect them, are we? Toshio, why would you even ask a question like that? I don't know. I'm not an expert on body disposal, but I know they dissected human carcasses for medical research in the old world. That's disgusting. If you think that's disgusting, wait until you hear how they used to embalm the bodies. Nope, 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 nope. That's it. No more. You're not doing anything. I just need you to get out of here. Leave the rest to me. Go run along and play. Alright, fine. We're going. Thought we'd have to keep at this forever, but hey, if she doesn't need us, I'm not complaining. I can only stand so much gloom and doom before it starts to burn me out. Actually, you said bum me and I misread it. Ever wonder why graves are dug 6 feet into the ground in airtight boxes? That's so nobody can smell them. Even I knew that. Still grosses me out. There are worse ways to dispose of a body. Of course, you'd know, you. Hayami is one sick chick to get anything out of the dead. She's not a chick, she's a lady. I said chick in a friendly way. We're friends, so I can say that. There's the pickup now. Good grief. Oh, I can smell that even from here. A truck with dead guys on it. Reminds you of anything, AG? Don't remind me. Hayami's looking thrilled, jumping around like that. Weirdo. So, I can't say a sick chick, but it's okay if you call her a weirdo. Double standard much? She's talking to the driver now. She's making those puppy dog eyes. To a stranger. No. Hayami only smiles at death and despair. She hates anything happy. Well, she's happy about that guy. Because he's brought her new friends to talk to. You look at the driver closely. You squinted. That's that Yaz guy. The stuck-up geek from the art gallery? Yeah, that's him. She's acting like a kid with a crush. Wouldn't think a sophisticated guy like him would be out hauling the deceased to the graveyard. You think he robbed those dead dudes or something? I doubt Hayami would agree to cooperate with something like that. If she even knows what's going on. Eiji shrugged. Why don't we go ask? Very funny. Yeah, something's not right. I don't think we should go out there. No shit. She told us to scram for a reason. Ever seen a rotting corpse before? Yeah, I'd love to be spared from that, thanks, Hayami. Now, can we leave the creepy, happy couple alone and get some food? I'd appreciate that. I think we should stick around. I want to listen in on them. There he goes. Thought you'd never ask. Dude, really? Hayami asked for some privacy. Can't we just accept that Hayami's got a boyfriend and move on? No, I'm with you. If that Yaz character's up to no good, then we have an obligation to get to the bottom of this. Assuming they really are an item, it would just hurt more if we stay since you have a thing for... This is for Hayami's own good. We have to defend her honor. You read too many e-novels. But alright, we'll stay. Now shut up before they hear us. But Guys, food! I'm running on fumes here! Eat later. Now get moving. Dude! The group moved to a safe distance away from Yaz and Hayami. What are they doing? He's taking out some of the bodies. She's even helping him. They're mostly just men. Looks as though they're not too old. They're all adults in their late 20s, mid-30s, I guess. Some of them look pretty banged up. Head wounds, burns, cuts. Some of the limbs are broken. It's scary what can happen to you out there. At least he seems to care about the dead. Hayami's being careful as you'd expect. If the smell is that bad, I'd just dump them all and leave. Takes some getting used to handling dead bodies like that. It's not a lot of people who can do it like they do. 'Cause it's a gross job, I don't blame those who never try. Looks like they took out the last of the bodies. Now he's got a shovel. Wish we could hear what they're saying. We can't get any closer. They're just gonna bury everybody now, guys. We don't have to keep watching. Why not? This isn't a juicy scoop or anything. If they're gonna kiss after all that, we don't even have to see it. Hayami isn't kissing anybody. Shh, not so loud. Gunther has a point. The longer we stay here, the more likely we'll get caught. Right, time to leave. So I have a feeling the next puzzle is out here. What a date, huh? Just leisurely dumping dead bodies on a fine afternoon. That wasn't a date. Hayami's just doing her job. If that Yaz creep ever tries to take advantage, we'll have to do something to protect a true member of Derchalton. No need to be so dramatic about it, T. She did want some alone time with Yaz, otherwise she would have asked us to help to make her job easier. You? Really? She just wanted to spare us from doing the dirty work, I'm telling you. Even with all her quirks, Hayami's still a woman, and I wouldn't be surprised if Yaz was lucky with women. You too, AG? Am I the only one who's relieved we didn't have to do anything with rotting corpses? Well, we can't go up to Hayami and ask why she really wanted us gone. And we definitely can't ask her about Yaz, because... We can't definitely ask her about Yaz stopping by, because I doubt we'd get an honest answer. On top of her never shutting up about how cool he is. Why are we all talking about Hayami? She's not the one who waltzed in with a truckload of dead bodies. You, have you forgotten? Everyone who lives in Omotesando has a role. For Yaz, clearly that... Wait... Yep. Yaz is an art curator. What would a guy like that be delivering corpses for? Well, I mean, it's not like anyone cares about art. The guy must have a lot of free time. You think he goes around collecting dead bodies when he's not watching over paintings? Doesn't make sense, does it? Maybe he's stealing the art from the people he kills? There were, what, 15, 20 bodies? That's a lot of murder to obtain practically worthless objects you hang on the wall. The reward wouldn't justify the risk involved. So you want to break into the art gallery while he's gone, figure things out? No, we won't break in. We don't have to. Visitors are welcome to the art gallery. We'll be four friends appreciating the history and culture of our forefathers. I'm not sure about this. What if we find something about Hayami that we don't like? She's involved in burying the bodies, after all. You don't trust Hayami, Toshio. You think she's up to no good. Well, no, but maybe there's a reason why she doesn't want us to see her do it. Don't you want to know if Yaz is doing anything wrong to our Hayami? What kind of question is that? Of course I do. Then we should hurry. They might come back soon. Let's see what we can find in the gallery while they're gone. I'm getting edgy, you. Keep getting the feeling that he's going to come back any minute and bust us. I know he shouldn't be able to catch up to us that quickly, but I'm anxious. You're anxious because you're worried about what we might find. You need to trust Hayami more. We won't stay in the gallery for too long, so no need to worry about getting busted either. We'll get in, get out. You think it'll be that easy? We don't have time to think. Gotta search where we can before Yaz comes back. Want to get this done as quick as possible. Detective U's all pumped up. You want to say that a little louder, Gunther? I don't think these people heard you. Sorry. Hey, Reira. You? Have you got something better for me this time? Let me see. You. Hmm? That's your friend, right? He's kinda tall. Hey, AG. I was talking to Rara here, and... Can I borrow you for a minute? Excuse us. Yeah, sure. No problem. Should you really be chatting with people right now? What? Go ahead. Take your time. Yeah, it's just has dumped some dead bodies. He'll be back to chat with you, too, before you know it. Jeez. Old people, I tell you. What are you looking at? So that's a repeat of earlier. There's a guy by the door. Yes, doesn't want to leave the place unattended. A lookout. The paintings inside are treasures in their own right, AG. It's common sense to protect them. That's true, but can anyone really boost those paintings out of here? If anyone other than Yaz walked out with a painting, people will take notice. Care to try? I'll pass. So it's not the paintings Yaz is protecting. Chances are the paintings are safe. And that only means one thing. I don't want to jump to conclusions. We have to get in there to find out. But we have to get rid of that lookout first. If he's really guarding the gallery, he's not going to budge. How about we throw something to distract him, like a coin? That's stupid. You got better ideas, genius? We need time to investigate the gallery. Just getting him to step out won't be enough. Gunther, Toshio, you two distract him. Keep him outside until we're done. How are we supposed to do that? I want to see what secret Yaz is hiding too. If the lookout comes running once he notices something is up, EG and I have a better chance of taking him down. I'm game. You two are more creative. You can pull this off. We'll come up with something. Okay, Gunther, Toshio, do your magic. Gunther walked up to the lookout, flipped his coat open. What are you buying, stranger? What? I'm not buying anything. Go away. What are you selling? I'm not selling anything either. I've got good things on sale, stranger. I don't know what you're trying to do, but this isn't a pawn shop. You're free to look at the paintings, though. Toshio ran inside the gallery while the lookout was distracted. Hey, Uncle, these paintings are so pretty. Would it be okay if I touch them? Hey, stop it, kid. Don't touch. Or this one. I really like this one with the dog. Don't touch. What about this one with the lady? Do I have to follow you around all day? Ooh, that one is really cool. I have to see that one. You're really testing my patience here. Now, grab the painting, Uncle. Yeah, I got it, nephew. What? What did you... Run! Toshio looked at Gunther and Gunther took off. Don't let him catch you, nephew. I'm out of here. Toshio slipped past the lookout. Hey, stop! Come here, you thieves! The lookout chased Toshio, who chased Gunther. That worked. Let's not put their superb acting performance to waste. Right behind you. All clear, but we don't have time to pussyfoot. You're telling me we should find what we're here for and scram. If only there was some sort of invisible door or something here. Anyone see anything anywhere? Anything at all? So he doesn't have anything new for the art. Dead end. Great. You forgot how to open secret doors already, old man. Want to bet? If that happens to be a normal wall, you have to run into it. Come on, this isn't the time to be joking around. Let's figure this out so we can get out of here. AG whistled, then pushed on the wall with one hand. See? A normal wall. Blocking a doorway that now serves no purpose whatsoever. I'd move the wall a little further back if I wanted to be inconspicuous. Use your head to open the secret door then. Literally. Bang your head on it. Maybe that'll do the trick. AG knocked on the wall a couple of times. It's a thick wall, but your thick skull should be enough to break through. Damn it. You start knocking and pushing against the wall as if... You start knocking and pushing against the wall as well, as if finding a hidden button or mechanism. This stupid... Frustrated, he kicked the wall. Annoying. I told you gotta use your head. Open, you stupid wall. The door opened. Wow, you did it. Ha! I knew it'd be simple to open. Roughly speaking. Yes, would be able to set up something more elaborate without residents noticing. Anyone who walks into the gallery could just find him setting up a secret door like that. He had to do it quick and dirty. AG shrugged. How do you explain this? Explain what? I can't see anything. Can you? Just a little. There's gotta be a way to turn on the lights. You think, genius? Better hurry and find the light switch before those two run out of ideas. Actually, there's quite a bit to interact with here, it seems. It's too dark to see anything. There's gotta be a light switch somewhere. No use poking around when I can't see anything. I was wondering if we could light this up. What's this? If I were a real person sitting on a chair, we'd already know. If it were a real person, I misread that. Hey, wake up. The chair turns and lights turn on. What the fuck? That's... What the hell is this, AG? Miho? Yaz has a lot of explaining to do. What? You can't... He's fucking with me, AG. Get it together, you. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. But if you don't keep your cool, you'll ruin this chance to figure out what the hell's going on. We can't leave this place without knowing what exactly it is we're looking at. But we can't do shit if you don't calm down, you hear me? I'm fine. I'm good, AG. Let's keep looking. You don't sound fine. Snap out of it. I said I'm fine. Alright then. We'll get to the bottom of this. Even if I have to beat the answers out of Yaz. Focus, you. It's a life-size model of Miho. Quite accurate, I must say. Yaz must have met her when she was still alive, but I don't remember ever seeing him before. AG noticed you staring with a pained expression at the beheaded model. Focus, you. Just ignore that for now. So the only other thing to interact with looks to be the big screen. What do you know about the Gateless Gate? I have no idea what you're talking about. The masked man slammed the man's kneecap with a rusty hammer. You can crawl out of here, bleed to death, or you can just tell me what I want to hear. You wouldn't be here if I wasn't sure you knew something. Now let's not waste each other's time. I don't know anything about some gate, I swear. The masked man hit the other knee. Watch your grammar and stop lying. Now answer me. Do I crush your kneecaps, or do you tell me the truth? I'll tell you absolutely nothing. You've got the wrong man. Get me out of here. The masked man attacked the man's head with the hammer. Then the video turned off. What were they talking about? What gate? Beats me. I think there's more of these videos. Yeah? Play them, then. Why don't we make this quick? It's getting late. I would cooperate if I knew what we were doing here. You lying rat. You know why you're here. Sir, I may have a chip, but I don't work for anybody. People have been leaving Sanctus. Everyone knows that. I'm just one of those former Sanctus members searching for better pastures. Okay. The masked man pulled out a penknife. He sliced into the man's thumb, removing the nail. There's 9 more. I'd rather get this over with so you can keep the rest of your nails. You could lose a finger if I miss, you know. I don't know what to tell you. I have nothing to do with Sanctus anymore. I'm just a regular... The man removed another nail. I hate this as much as you do. Help me help you. Please stop. I'm just nobody. I have nothing of use to you. I didn't even want this chip. It wasn't my decision to... The masked man sighed. He removed another nail. Victim 2's voice broke as he screamed. You've seen enough, you. Yeah, I know where this is going. You ready for the next? What are you asking me for? We need to see this. Okay, friend. Neither of us is in a happy situation. You don't have to act tough. Divine punishment befall you. Victim 3's voice is barely audible, and he slurred his words. The masked man hit his jaw with a wrench, and a tooth popped out. So there's a 2 here. I will ask one more time for your sake. If we're not done when boss arrives, I don't know what'll happen to you. Where is the Ark? Divine punishment. The door opened and a man stepped in. What do we have here? We captured an Inquisitor, but he's acting like a damn grunt. A grunt would squeal. You're telling me he hasn't. That's right. Alright. Yaz grabbed the man by the hair and pulled his head back. Listen, you brainwashed freak. We don't have time to waste. We could take all of you bastards. So speak now, or we'll kill you and then go after your buddies. Lord Septimus, protect me. Lord Septimus, protect me. You have to be more specific with your prayers for them to be granted. Pray that Lord Septimus can ease away the pain, because this isn't going to be pretty. Yaz gestured to Maskman 2 to hand something over. Maskman 2 handed Yaz some pliers. You see, we're not monsters. We want the tortures to end here with you. So we're going to try to break you really hard. Spare your brethren the same pain, why don't you? I've used that one. He just won't budge. Yeah? Yaz handed back the pliers, then he pulled out his gunblade. This holds 6 bullets. Yaz shot the man in the leg. That was the last one. I was saving it for a special occasion. Now I'm pissed because I wasted a bullet on your sobbing sorry ass. You pressed the blade into the man's open wound. The man wouldn't stop screaming in pain. Where is the Ark? You're high up in the command chain. You would know. I'm not afraid of you. None of the Inquisitors are. Yaz twisted the blade wedged into the man's wound. Oh, come on. I know you're not trained well enough to endure the kind of pain I'm willing to dish out. Septimus, show me the light. You asked for it. The video ends. Only static remains. That was Yaz. These videos are messed up. It's really blurry, but those clothes. I'd recognize a more obscure silhouette of her. It's definitely Hayami. It looks like she's in the graveyard, but I don't think we've been in that area before. Look. AG pointed at the small structure on the screen. What do you think that is? A tomb? An entrance to a crypt? Whatever it is, she came out of it. Should we keep watching? What are you trying to say, you? Never mind. There's probably a lot of footage of nothing going on here. Let's look elsewhere. So now we have the Hayami video and then the updated profile. The two heard a voice coming from the gallery's direction. Those damn outsiders don't know any manners. Can't believe they let them in. You. You continue to stare at the screen. You, we have to leave. You're gonna mess everything up if you don't snap out of it. AG took a peek outside and saw the lookout. Great, now we're stuck. We're really sorry, mister. Yeah, we didn't mean to cause any trouble. We just panicked is all. Just don't do it again. And don't even think about going anywhere near the paintings. We're going, you. AG pulled you out of the back room, then placed you beside him in front of a painting. I've had enough culture for today. We should go. AG tapped you in the back rather forcefully as if to wake him up. You didn't respond, so AG pushed him along to the exit, nodding to the lookout on their way out. The lookout looked concerned for a moment, then he just sighed. You lot better not have touched anything in there. You're outsiders too, right? We're art connoisseurs. We'd know better than to leave our prints on those marvelous treasures you have. Great collection, by the way. Thanks. The owner worked really hard for it. What? You? This isn't just about you anymore. Look, I just need... I don't know what you're thinking, but I doubt it's any good. You're angry. Maybe you want to kill Yaz. But you have to remember, you. This journey to find the Ark, to revive Miho, it's no longer just about what you want. Whatever you do, your actions will affect us. We want to see a conclusion to this search, too. If there's any chance of it happening, we want to see Miho alive just as bad as you do. You're the last person we expect to mess this up. Don't do anything crazy that'll get in the way of our objective, you hear? AG. Appreciate the wake-up call, but... just give me a little space, AG. I'll be fine. I'll hold you to it. Go take a walk. AG knocked on Yu's chest. Don't forget, we're counting on you. Yu nodded. AG turned and went down the stairs. AG, tell me, why shouldn't I kill that creep right now? He's a sick freak, a murderer. Killing him won't stop us. He means nothing to our search for the Ark. He deserves a taste of his own medicine. But before that, I'll need answers. I need to know why he has that thing. I need to know who he's talking with. I need to ask him a lot of things. But I should. I can't just... This sucks. This sucks! Yu's voice echoed throughout the building. He felt prying eyes train on him from almost every floor. Damn it, I can't attract attention like this. Better move. Let's see if they have anything new. And the answer is a resounding no. Can't go back in there, I need to get out of here. Hey, Reira. You? Have you got something better for me this time? Okay, I thought AG left, which is why I wanted to try that, but I guess not. Oh, it's you. Hey, you're the boy from the Soapland. Yeah, I remember you. Funny seeing you again. Fate's ironic like that. That is, if you believe in that kind of thing. I've never had a real reason to start. But hey, sorry about getting in your way yesterday. You looked familiar to me, so that's why I was staring. Apology accepted. I'm you, by the way. Yue. Who are you? So, are you from around here? No. I get it. I'm in your way again, aren't I? No, you're not. Alright then. Are you from Omote Sando? Not me. I'm a vagrant. I come and go as I please, check what's on the up and up, and then I'm gone. Okay. Well, sorry about yesterday again. I'll leave you to your business. Hold on a minute. What is it? Did you find out anything good in the art gallery? Did you? I didn't go to any art gallery. I don't know what you're implying. You didn't? No. Okay then. If you're interested, you can check it out yourself. The gallery's open to the public, you know. Not the room in the back. Is there one? Can't say I've noticed. Those guys with you at the Soapland, were they your friends? Yeah, technically. I saw two of them run out, the one in red and the kid. Gallery's lookout was chasing after them. What? Really? Jeez, what do you think they were up to? They really need to learn how to behave like guests. It's not a bad distraction if you didn't care about witnesses. You're losing me here. Distraction. Witnesses. What did those two do this time? You're not a good liar, are you? Hey, if they did something bad, I'm not going to cover for them. You can tell me what really happened. I'll help however I can. Okay, your friends distracted the lookout so you can infiltrate the art gallery. I don't know if I look sophisticated or what, but I'm not too interested in paintings. Certainly not interested enough to infiltrate and see whatever's hidden in there. Enough lies! I want to know what you were doing in that back room. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why don't you go there for yourself if you're so interested? I'm the one that's asking the questions, and I don't have a lot of time to waste. Now, are you going to answer me, or do I have to make you? You grabbed the hilt of his tanto. I've no clue what you want, lady, but I'd watch the language. I figured as much. Yue rushed toward him, disarmed him, and flipped him over her shoulder. She kicked him over on his stomach, held his arm behind his back, and pressed her heel into his spine. If you're going to try and reach for a weapon, don't make it so obvious. Who the hell are you? What were you doing in that back room? What'd you find? Talk or the arm comes off. Up yours. Yaz has gotten you interested, hasn't he? You know him? You were spying on him, weren't you? You know something's not right about him. I've been watching you all day. You and those men talk too loud. So what'd you find out? Why would I say anything to you? Because I can break your arm in many different places, dislocate your shoulder, I go on. Let me see something here. Yue rolled up Yu's sleeve. This makes perfect sense. You got a chip in this arm. Let go of me. You a Sanctus Hound? No, I have nothing to do with them. Are you sure? If you're chipped, then you're just about set for life. You don't really have to worry about anything. Who wouldn't want to be licking Septimus's boots if they haven't got a chip to buy them a hot meal every night? Where'd you get it? You steal it? Hey, if people meet their quotas they can eat for a day, then what's the big deal? They're surviving, aren't they? Just because somebody is chipped, it doesn't mean they're sanctus. Quotas. They're still doing that? How should I know? I haven't done any of that since I was a kid. UA released you and picked up his Tonto. You should quit while you're ahead, you. Keep prying and you might end up paying for it. I'm sure you heard that 1,000 times by now. You seem like a stubborn guy, but you should start listening before it gets you killed. UA tossed Yu's Tonto back to him, which he caught. Might be seeing you again real soon. You stay away from me. You're warning me? Don't play the tough guy act. You're still only a child compared to me. You haven't matured whatsoever. Now go run along and meet your quota. Yue walked off, leaving Yu still on the ground. She knows how to fight and she's been following us. What kind of woman is that? A merc? A spy? What the heck is she? So now we have Yue's profile. What are you doing trying to sleep on the pavement? You trip or are you tripping? What? Sheesh. Gunther helped you up and then you dusted himself. I met the oddest girl. We work hard to give you an opening and you're out here hitting on girls? We got in, don't worry. Where's AG? No idea. Shouldn't he be with you? Just kept our distance and cooled off before the lookout gets any ideas. You find anything or not? You take me for an amateur. You sound just like that girl hassling me for answers. Give me a break. Of course we found something. AG! You look like shit, you. What happened? I tripped. How clumsy of you. He's not buying any of it. Yeah, my bad. I looked around and it turns out this building is the only livable place in the area. So we have no choice but to help the community if we want to stay near Hayami. You think she'll decide soon? Beats me. You've been less aggressive than before. Right, about that. The old dog wants to try new tricks. There's a lot on my mind. She'll join us, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I really need that time off, AG. To strategize. Let's put it that way. You just want to hit on more girls, don't you? I know what we're here for, and that's all I care about. See you guys inside. Where else are we going to crash? As much as I hate it, we don't have a choice. It was so much nicer with those old soldiers, huh? What soldiers? We stayed in the art center, and there were some old soldiers there. I don't know if they're planning on joining any wars, though. It's getting late. We'll talk about it later. And our princess really wants some me time. It'll be time well spent, AG. I guarantee it. I won't let you down. AG didn't say a word. He looked at you, then gestured to the other two to get inside. Don't get killed out there. And don't be too shy to ask for directions if you get lost. The heck? I just need some fresh air. Don't worry about it. Gunther shrugged, Toshio chuckled, and they followed AG inside. If Hayami is still at the graveyard, then there's something I must do. You're still here, working overtime. There's more work than usual when there's a new batch. Why don't you just let us help, then? It's better this way, trust me. Hayami, we need to talk. I'm all ears. It's about Yaz. So you saw, huh? Saw what? That he delivers bodies to the graveyard, what else? Is it so unusual that the man works 2 jobs for Omotesando? Yaz isn't the guy you think he is. What's that supposed to mean? Do you know where he collects those bodies, or how? It's his business, not like it's a big puzzle where to get dead bodies in Novus Tokyo. There are dead people left and right. Omotesando is just doing its civic duty. That's not the reason why Yaz brings dead people. What are you talking about? Like an outsider would know better? You see, Hayami. We, busted into the back room of the gallery where we found some videos. You broke into... Are you out of your mind? We weren't trying to start any trouble or anything like that. We need to figure some things out. We found videos of him torturing people. We found them in the back room on a security console. Torturing? My pretty boy, my darling Yaz? Get out of here. You gotta be making that up. I wish it was a mistake, but it's true. E.G. and I saw a video of him and an accomplice doing nasty things. Busting someone's kneecaps, painfully removing nails. They knew what they were doing. And what would that be? They wanted a variety of answers. The location of the Ark is one of them. I don't believe that. Why would Yaz want the Ark? Probably doesn't even think it exists. I knew you were going to say that, but it's true. Yaz is torturing people to get to the Ark. As far as he's concerned, the Ark exists. That doesn't sound like Yaz at all. He wouldn't do that. I'm not lying, Hayami. I wouldn't lie about something like that. Stop talking right now. I don't want to hear any more of this. We can ask Eiji if you want. I'm sure Yaz wouldn't give you direct answers. This is about Miho, isn't it? You want me to make me believe the Ark... You want to make me believe the Ark exists by using Yaz. Why else would you have come all the way here? Certainly not to rekindle an old friendship, that's for sure. That's not like you. Come on, Hayami. You wouldn't be telling me all these stories unless you wanted something. The Ark... You want me to come back so we can all find the Ark, correct? So you're taking me for a fool, making up a story like that to convince me. No, I didn't even think of that. This is about you working with a man that could be a threat to you. Yes, helps me. If anybody sees him bringing in the deceased for me, that's the reason why. It's all part of his duty as a resident of Omotesando as well. So you saw him bring a collection of people that need to be buried, knowing that him and I are acquainted with each other through work here? You just assumed he's up to no good. That's not all there is to it, Hayami. I wouldn't be here if we didn't see those videos. That man is a murderer. You think he just collects all those dead people? Patrols at night and rounds the corpses up. A guy who watches over paintings moonlights as the friendly neighborhood corpse collector. No, that's absurd. He's the one killing them. And? What? Hayami, Yaz is a murderer. Are you that desperate to have me join your fool's errand that you'd slander Yaz? Who hasn't killed between you and I? Are we to judge Yaz without knowing the reason behind his actions? You're the last I'd expect to do something like that. Hayami, this isn't something I made up just to get your attention. He's a killer. Even if I believed you, I'd ask what his intentions were first. Maybe there are criminals he's disposing of and he's saving lives. Of course he is. Because you're in love with the guy, he can do no wrong. But I'm telling you, Yaz is bad news. So you have proof then? Yeah, I do. Let's hear it. Okay, so we can't use her. Were you just supposed to use Eiji, or which one? Remember that tussle he had with Hojo? That Hojo guy knew what's up. Yaz is no ordinary art curator or dead body delivery boy. Try to remember what Hojo said. He called Yaz a lapdog. He accused him of being a spy. Based on what you know about Yaz, isn't that a ridiculous claim? You paused to look at Hayami. Hayami didn't make a sound. But Hojo made perfect sense. Yaz chose the best job to put him in a position to be a spy. So this means one thing. Hojo knows something we don't. He has a reason to believe Yaz might have moved to Omotesando to spy. Now we do too. The videos confirmed it. He tortures people, then dumps the bodies on you under the guise of community service. You looked again. Hayami didn't budge. Maybe he's on a personal search for Ark like me. But what Hojo said made me believe Yaz is working for someone. His victims, I doubt they're criminals. Not all of them, anyway. One victim seemed to have been chosen only because he was chipped, like me. Hayami. You. Are you really that desperate? You're hilarious. Next time you come to me with nonsense like that, wear a tinfoil hat, okay? Won't you listen to reason, Hayami? You know what I'm saying makes sense. It would make sense to me, too, if I was telling a story to someone who I thought was stupid. Is that how you got Toshio, Gunther, and Eiji to follow you, then? You're good with words to the point of being manipulative at times. You can't blame me for being skeptical at your accusations. Unless I see some actual proof, something I could see with my own eyes, I'm not going to believe anything you have to say about Yaz. I know chasing the Ark is important to you, but don't take me for a fool just so you could reach your objective. Why aren't you listening to me? Eiji and the others can back me up on this. Yaz is dangerous. You don't have to join us, but at least realize he's way worse than he seems. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please leave me be. I appreciate that you're looking out for me, but Yaz is a good man. He's done wonders for the community. Omotesando trusts him. I trust him. I don't know where you came up with this crazy story, but you need to stop right now. Oh, I get it now. The two of you have gotten really close. Is that it? What does that mean? You're soft on him, so of course you're not going to be able to see the bastard he is, no matter what I say. You're blinded. I can't reason with you even when I point out all the red flags. What was I thinking? Stop it, you. I may not be the most honest man, but at least I'm not a hypocrite. I said stop it. I don't want to hear another word. What? Did you sleep with him too? Is that why you're getting so defensive? What the fuck did you just say to me? How dare you talk to me like that? Say it again, you prick. I'm not sure I heard you right. Look, Hayami. I didn't mean that. Shut up. Get out of my sight, now. I'm sorry, You're absolute scum, you. You're a manipulative, hateful, deceitful bastard. Hayami, I didn't mean what I said. I was angry and frustrated and... You've been talking to people behind my back, haven't you? What? You're the spy. You spied on me. You're saying these things because you talked to those whores in Omotesando about me. Isn't that right? You're a terrible liar. So you're going to call me a whore too? You think I'm one of them? Well, go ahead. I want to hear you say that. Come on, listen to me. You don't have a shred of respect for anyone. You only care about yourself. You don't care about me or anybody else. I can't believe you. I don't believe you. Hayami. It's not as bad as you think, Hayami. Not as bad as I think? Did you hear what just came out of this kid's filthy mouth? Eiji, what are you doing here? I knew it would come to this, damn it, you. Of all people, I think you'd have a sense of decency, Eiji. You're not going to defend him, are you? I'm not saying that he's right here, but we're not getting anywhere with all this animosity between us. Let's just calm down for a bit, okay? He thinks I'm a whore and you're just gonna let that go? How could a friend say that? What gives him the right? Hayami, back off. He was wrong to say that, but you need to settle down. You're just making this worse. I don't want him to come near me again. You keep him away from me. Hayami, Shut up, you. This conversation is over. Now I suggest we all go about our businesses and cool off. We'll talk later when we're calm. You, Hayami? That sound like an idea? I am calm. Piss off, you. Eiji, let me just explain. You've done enough. Let the adults talk. Eiji? Now's not the time. Turn around and walk away. I don't want to see your face again. I said move, you. That went horrible. Stupid, stupid. You and your stupid mouth, you. Why do you have to upset Hayami like that? Why am I talking to myself? I'm an asshole. Everything's just... It's getting too much. That model Miho. Yaz. The videos. That girl. And now Hayami's pissed. I need to sort everything out. Whatever I'm doing right now, it's not working. I need to reorganize my thoughts. I can't worry about everything all at once. Gotta take one step at a time. Solve one problem at a time. Outbursts like that just make things 100 times worse. I need a break. But there's not much space to think inside that cramped building. There'll be even more crowd with the residents coming home from work soon. I can't see Hayami right now either. I know a place. Okay, by place I thought he meant the soapland. No, I was right. A repeat customer? Not exactly. I do need to blow off some steam, though. And? What can I do for you? I don't know. I don't know how I ended up here, to be honest. You're lucky you didn't get robbed on the way. You seem so stuck in your head. Is it that obvious? I've dealt with all kinds of people, dear. I know a troubled soul when I see one. Troubled soul? I wouldn't go that far. Are you ever bothered by anything? What's that supposed to mean? You just seem so laid back. You're so good at being laid back, you know how to make others lose themselves in deep relaxation, even if only for one night. You're a little young to be giving me compliments, but I'll let it slide. I'm serious. If If there's a technique to what you do, I need to know. I can tell that you're tough. You've been through a lot. What's different this time? Rose's tone was more condescending than inquisitive. You hit a wall? Reached your limit? Someone kicked you in the balls? Doesn't life kick us all in the balls? You might be right about that. Maybe what's important is how we cope. And you look like you don't have the faintest idea about coping. There's just too much on the plate at some point, you know. Then empty it. If I knew how, I wouldn't be here. So you come to me seeking enlightenment, is that it? If I can't figure myself out, how can you? You tell me. If you don't think I can help, then get out of my face. Sorry, I'm being incoherent, aren't I? And that's the problem. There's Hayami, my sister, Yaz, that girl. We all have problems, boy. What's keeping you from tackling them head-on? They're just so messed up right now, you know. They're all tangled up so badly, I don't know which thread to pull to untangle them. Hayami, the one we came to ask about last night. This was all for her in the beginning. Coming to Omotesando to see her again and get her to rejoin our group. But now I might have to do something contrary to that objective. Are you done talking? Is it my turn? What? Yeah. Sorry. Didn't mean to air the dirty laundry like that. I don't care. But if you didn't come here to avail yourself of the services of this establishment, then I have to assume you're here for advice. What do you suppose I should do, Lady of the Soapland? Only you can answer that. Now let me ask you something. Why is it so hard for you to find the answer yourself? Because I'm torn? Because any choice I make is the wrong one? Rosa poured a drink into a cup and placed it in front of you. Drink up. Tell me how you really feel. No, I can't. I can't feel awful tomorrow. We don't have time to waste. That stuff's light. No repercussions, I assure you. I wouldn't give away the good booze for free. No, really, I'm fine. The night is young. What are you so worried about? Thanks for the offer, but I must refuse. I won't take advantage. You're not my type. I have no idea what you think you know about me, but I have an important mission. You struggle to string his words together and properly enunciate. Miho's waiting for me, and I have to reach her at all costs. Why does it have to be so difficult? I just want to see my sister again. Is that so bad to ask? So you're like this because of a woman. I tire of clients like you. Must say I'm disappointed. This isn't like that. You know what? Everyone's lives could be at stake here. The Ark could kill us all. Why else would Sanctus want it so bad? I gave you watered-down rat piss. You can't be all that hammered right now. What the heck? Give me another. Hey, what are you doing? It's full. Rosa just stared at you as she kept pouring the drink into the overflowing cup. Don't blame me for all that wasted product, lady. I tried to warn you. Seriously, can you please stop that? My pants are getting wet down here. Rosa lifted the mouth of the bottle. What just happened? What do you mean, what just happened? You spaced out, that's what. Jeez. Don't be silly. I don't space out. Tell me what happened. What's she talking about? I showed you that you can't pour more drink into a cup that's full. Yeah, you kinda did. Oh, I see. So that's what this is. Now you're losing me. Care to share that epiphany of yours? This is some sort of test, right? Okay, I got it. You asked me what just happened, so I'll tell you. I gotta go with flowing. The cup wasn't rejecting the booze. You'll have to fill me in on that one. The booze was flowing through the cup. The booze that overflowed was staying on top of the cup in the first place, ready to go out. When you pour booze into a cup that's full, it becomes the booze in the cup. You don't say. The booze that leaves has served its purpose, and nothing has changed. There's still booze in the cup. Except some of that booze got to my pants, I guess. You don't seem satisfied by my answer. You're way too young to satisfy me, kid. Besides, you're the one seeking answers. I'm satisfied with my life, thank you very much. You don't have to brag. And you have some thinking to do. Your answer isn't necessarily bad, but I feel like you're on the verge of a breakthrough. Can't say the feeling's mutual. Think it over. Even if you don't figure it out, the act of thinking itself will be liberating. You'll be free from whatever was bothering you when you came here. For a while, anyway. I don't know if I can afford that luxury. Haste makes waste. Why don't you stay for the night? I can teach you a lot more than freeing your mind. Since you're alone, I can even give you the special. I'm not interested in the services of your gals. Do you really think this is an ordinary soapland? What, is it worse? I'm not into the kinky stuff either. You can go home a loser who couldn't solve his own problems, or you can get over yourself and try something new for once. I'm sorry. I guess I'll need more details on what you're offering me. Good boy. The ladies are out. You don't have to worry. I'm just saying you look like you use time for yourself. That isn't going to happen if you return to your friends now, correct? I suppose. They might come looking for me, though. Do they think of you as an incompetent little child who can't take care of himself? No, but they're good people. We depend on each other. They'd still be worried, like I would be if one of my friends went missing. What? Don't stare at me like that. Did she just smile, or was that my imagination? You're a good boy. I'm so good I forgive you for calling me a boy. At the end of the day, it's your call. If you think now is a good time to go back, then go ahead. I won't stop you. You came here with your own 2 feet, and you'll leave the same way. Though I imagine you and your friends could use some time off from each other. That's why you came here in the first place, confiding in a stranger rather than find solutions to your problems with your oh-so-dependable friends. You make a lot of sense for a lady who just sits there, you know that? Glad to be of service, punk.